because it's at the point now. Before, I was a little bit, how can I say? I was a bit apprehensive to like invest in the Titan Master figures, but when they started like really like plastic pieces falling off them and stuff.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, toy enthusiasts and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host Uncle Nerd and welcome to another episode of Busted Open. Busting it open since 2007. And today we'll be reviewing Hasbro's Transformers Generations Titans Return, Darkmoon, and Astrotrain. Astrotrain is a Decepticon from the Generation 1 continuity family. Astrotrain loves to sow confusion. To this end, his triple changer abilities serve him well. Nothing pleases him more than confronting an Autobot in a dark corner and making him wonder if he's up against one Decepticon or two. He craves having this power over others. Single-minded, you may say, but when most of your time is spent transporting troops around, you have to take your jollies where you can. He wants more from life, but it's either fly the other Decepticons around or get scrapped by them. Occasionally, this drudgery is broken by the opportunity to combine with the fellow Decepticons as part of the Mega Scream or Galvatronus. Sure, he may just like turn into a limb, but at least it's something. Sometimes he's partnered with the Titan Master Darkmoon. He also craves power over massive army of trained drone. Follow your dreams, Astrotrain. Follow your dreams. So today we're going to check out the package, bust it open, and see if Astrotrain is worth the scratch.
Okay, so here we have the new Titans. Well, it's not new. I've had it for a while. There's so many Transformers that I have backed up that I have to like review for you guys. So I'm just taking it one by one. And the newer ones I'll review, so on and so forth. You know how it goes. So yeah, we have the Titans Return, Darkmoon, and Astrotrain. Astrotrain has always been one of my favorite Decepticons out of all of the Transformers. Well, no, there's just so many Transformers and Autobots and Decepticons that I absolutely love. But I love the design that they gave this. And like, we're going to check out the box real quick. It has a Transformers logo right along here. It says Darkmoon and Astrotrain right there. Bring it a little bit closer, okay? And it says Titans Return, and just you got a nice little IDW image of Astrotrain with his Headmaster Darkmoon. You have product images on the back, and it says Astrotrain, the Decepticons unite with Titan Master partners to power up for battle. Astrotrain uses the cloaking ability of Darkmoon to travel behind enemy lines without being detected. Jettison some weight or what did he say? Wait, what did he say in Transformers the movie? He said, jettison some weight or I'll never make it to Cybertron. But yeah, you got the modes right here. You have the shuttle mode right here, the train mode right here, the Decepticon awesome mode right here, and it really captures the essence of not only the recent comic version of Astrotrain, but also like the classic, but in a retro neo way, a retro neo version of Astrotrain. And you know, you have the other figures within the line right here, Ape Face, which is a Headmaster, and Wolfwire, Alpha Trion now, and Soundwave. Soundwave I have. It's another sculpt that they have of this figure, and I'm not too fond of it because all they did was retool or reuse the same thing. But yeah, getting back into the package, it has the authentic Autobot label, Hasbro authentic label right here. You know, stuff like that, licensing and everything like that. The 3 modes that you can put him into, letting you know he's a triple changer, so on and so forth. Autobot symbol up here. I showed you the other info right there, and the other people that are, you know, other characters that are offered right about now. And I think that's about it for the box. Now, inside of the box, it had, because I told you before, I had to open these guys first before I got to open them and transform them before I just like pull them out the box and transform them for you. So we'll put that over there. This right here was like the thing it came in, and the card is still stuck in the inside, so we'll pull that out. Get that out the way. And you know, you got some nice little tech spec and tech arc of the other Titan returns within the series that are currently available. And it's pretty good, pretty good. Put that over there. Open this up right here. Bring that down right there. Come on, let's open this up. What is it? This is his tech spec card right here. Let me bring that a little bit closer, okay? And it comes with a real nice tech spec card. I mean, it says Titan Returns. It has a nice little image of Astrotrain right here. You flip it around, it shows you his powers and abilities, and he's a... Wow, I never knew Astrotrain was that strong. He's about a 9. Speed, he's about a 10. Intelligence, he's about a 7. Firepower, I would say like, what, a 6. Now, when he combines with Darkmoon, that's when he bumps up to like an 11. And as far as like, yeah, as far as his speed, his strength bumps up to 11. His speed bumps up to an 11. Yeah, his intelligence bumps up to an 11. And his firepower bumps up to a 10. So yeah. But I'm going to be honest with you. I never really played with the Headmaster aspect unless it was a designated character or that character's origins was a Headmaster Transformer. But enough about me. It's right here. Let's get into this beautiful figure right here. This guy looks great. He looks absolutely amazing. Nothing less of what I would... Well, honestly, I wasn't expecting him to be this awesome because there was... I think it was Vector Prime that they were selling at the same time with the same body sculpt and body mold as Astrotrain. I could be wrong. I'm going to make sure though. But I think it was... You know what? Pardon me. It was either Vector... No, it was Sentinel Prime. Sentinel Prime. I don't like when Hasbro does this, and I understand they try to get the most bang for their buck or the most use out of a mold, but I mean, come on, man. That character looked nothing like that Sentinel Prime, which is a pretty much, and even though Sentinel Prime, they marketed him first, but I know Astrotrain to look like this, so... Essentially what they were doing is just like trying to make the most out of a mold, and they did that a lot even in the past. He-Man did it, Mattel did it with He-Man, Transformers did it with the Takara Transformers did it with Hasbro and all that stuff, you know what I mean, especially with the Seeker jets, and then you had like cars that would mimic each other. But they found a way to give like each one of them their own personality. And not to veer off of the character right here, I just didn't like how they took Sentinel Prime and made him like an orange and gray or orange and red, and then like packaged them as Sentinel Prime when it was essentially the what's his name, Astrotrain mold right here. So I won't be reviewing that figure because I didn't pick it up and I don't like it, but I will be reviewing my man right here, Astrotrain. Yeah, so he looks pretty good. He's actually really, really good. They did great painting on him, great sculpt. Only problem I have is a little bit of gappage right here, and that usually happens if you happen to purchase him. It's going to happen within the transformation, so there's actually nothing you can do. But I mean, like, he has a great face sculpt. He looks good in the face. Everything looks good on him. I love the way they did his feet, just like the classic Astrotrain. And like I told you before, the colors are spot on if you ask me. A little bit different. Some things could be different, but I like him because he mimics the IDW Astrotrain. I really like this guy. I really like the way they did this guy. Now, there are some hollow parts on him and stuff like that, like back here behind the leg and stuff like that. You got some hollow parts, but it's not that bad of a figure. And the thing about it, if you ask me, it fits in with masterpiece scale action figures too. So that's what made it even better. So this guy is great. The detail on this guy is absolutely amazing. Totally love it. Totally. I mean, like I'm satisfied with him. No, he's not as heavy as most masterpiece figures. I would say like he's not light, but I mean like what you would think he looks like is what he weighs, because he's all plastic. There's no die-cast parts on him. Not that I've seen anyway, or not that I've noticed or whatever. But yeah, this guy is absolutely awesome. I totally dig him. Totally digging it. So what we're going to do, we're going to transform him real quick, okay? And apparently, I don't know if this is Hasbro doing it or maybe it was the design of this figure, but they actually are making, I don't know, it could just be me, or maybe I'm just used to Transformers. They're actually making the transformations very easy, much easier, because I mean, I guess, you know, little kids were getting frustrated and not buying the toys because it would take you like forever to transform it into this vehicle mode or its alternate mode or whatever. And this one actually has three. It's robot, train, and space shuttle. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna transform it into the space shuttle. So give me a sec, okay? Now to transform into the space shuttle is practically fairly easy. You wanna take these weapons off right here. You want to be careful though, be very careful, and pull his head up like that, right? Now this is the Titan Master right here. And you can flip his head around, stuff like that, okay? You know what it is, there's his head, stuff like that. We're gonna put him over there for right now. You're gonna fold these hands in like this. Fold these in like that. Fold these in like that. Bring him like that. We're gonna press, let me see. Kick this out like this, kick these flaps out like that. Bring it around like that, bring it around halfway, just like that. Flip his legs around. Thus so, like this, right? Bring them together. Let me bring this a little bit closer so you guys can see. Bring them together. Close these down, close that down. Bring this up. Move this around a little bit. Flap this up. Flap that up. I don't know why it's out of focus. There we go. Bring that around like that. And let me see, did I forget anything? I don't think so. Bring these wings down like this. Bring these flaps down. Flip them around, bring these flaps down like that. You know, squeeze them a little bit around there to make sure everything snaps in. When you hear that click, you've done it. You've done the legs completely. Now these right here, you want to lock these into the little pegs right there. Do the same thing with this arm over here. Bring them out a little bit. I think I got them all the way around. Yep, I think I got them. Now me, I like to push these in right here. It's your choice, it's your choice. But I like to push them in, give them more of a shuttle feel or whatever. And you can take these guns right here, like his two guns. Now his guns can be placed all over. You can actually sit them inside of each other like this. And this gun here, this one here also doubles as a chair for the Headmaster. See? So you can like sit this right here. Put that in there like that. Bring his arms up a little bit, make it so like that. See? There you go. And now here's the cool part. They put so many peg holes on this thing, right? So many holes for you to place the guns on here, to where as though you can put it here. 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 You can put the gun anywhere you want to. Me myself, I like for my vehicle to look a little bit like, how can I say, obscure but menacing. So I'd usually put one up there, then I'll put one like on the side right here, you know, to make it look like a battleship or a battle shuttle. And I like the design. No, it doesn't mimic the original G1 Astrotrain completely, but I love this new take and this neo look that they have going on with them. And you got the landing gear right here. You can bring that out if you want. You don't necessarily have to. And this other landing gear is actually real cool because it pops out where his chest is at. And look. Got these nice little skids right there. So there, you got his landing gear down. And this hatch opens right here. So you can take the Headmaster and sit him right inside, right in there. See? How cool is that? Awesome, right? So I think I did everything on his on the Space Shuttle mode. To me, I love this Space Shuttle mode. I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna like it because I wanted it to look like the G1. And again, I'm not one who can't accept change, but after I really played with it for a while, I love it. I absolutely love it. And it looks great. This guy looks great. Absolutely amazing. I love the way that Titans Return doing these figures now. Transformations are easier. It's not as complex and not too many fumbly parts, things falling off. Again, the quality of the quality of plastic is like something to be a little bit desired, but it's not bad, especially for the price point. So yeah, this guy is great. I totally love this Astrotrain. And no, he can't roll or anything like that. You know, he's not supposed to. But I mean, like, you know, it looks great. It looks absolutely amazing. Look at it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Shuttle mode looks real nice. You got the cannons on the side. He looks like a battle shuttle. Like you can even like have him in kind of like a blast off looking way a little bit, I guess. No, not really. I guess with those flaps down, but like even when you sit him straight up, he looks awesome. This guy looks great. And I used to love how they used to have on the fantasy element of Transformers is that they would all, like when they would transform, like when he would transform in the shuttle mode, he would be able to haul like a bunch of Decepticons and stuff in there. That was a fantasy element because a lot of people are like, oh, why doesn't he isn't that big when he transforms into a robot? No, you got to look at it like this, that it's part of the fantasy element of the cartoon, not to mention they're aliens. They're not just robots. So yeah, they are able to expand in size and, you know, accommodate each other and stuff like that. That's just the way it is. All right. So yeah, when it comes to like size and them changing from like the size of a 20-story building and then back down to the size of a tape recorder, that's the fantasy element. That's part of their alien powers or what you know. So yeah, he looks great. He looks absolutely amazing in this form. I like it. I totally dig it. And again, like I said before, he fits in with Masterpiece figures, so he's right up my alley, especially for the price point. Now, I don't have the G1 Astrotrain anymore, nor the other one that came out. I just sold them recently because I was trying to, you know, like liquidate some some old items that I had laying around because it was just like starting to stack up around here. So yeah, but yeah, check this guy out. So I'm totally digging this guy. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put him in his next mode, which will be the train mode, okay? So you just wanna pull these off like this, so. Extend these arms out, like unpeg these arms from the wings right here. Extend them out like that. Bring it out like that. Let me see so you guys can really see him, get a good view of him, okay? And it's very simple. It's very simple. Bring this down like this. Bring these flaps down right here. What else? Bring this up over here. Switch it around. You can leave that there for right now. Spin them around. Bring these flaps down like this. Bring the legs out like this. Lift this flap up right here. Spin this around right here. That's going to be the front of the train right there. See? That's going to be the front of the train. Hold on, let me straighten it out. There we go. Do the same thing over here with the other foot. Bring that down like that. I think that's even. Okay, bring these up like this. Bring the legs up like this. Lock them into place right here with these under these grooves. Like if you look real close, where you fold it in the hands at, it's gonna lock in right here. And you lock that here, lock it in over here too. Bring these flaps down like that. Make sure, look, make sure the wings peg into this hole in his chest, where his chest would be, right here. So I'm gonna try to line that up. And I do the same thing on the side right here. Bring that down, let it lay flush like that. Just try to make sure it snaps in completely. But for some reason mine isn't snapping in, which I don't know why. There we go. There we go. It's locked. It's snapped in. Come on. Why is it a little crooked? There we go. Nice and flush. I had to bring these pieces down right here. Straighten him out. You know, make sure he's nice and tight. Lock him in. Make sure he's locked in real nice. Straighten this out right here. Just trying to even them up a bit. Okay, let me back this up a little bit so you guys can get a good view. Bring this flap over here. I should have done it before I locked it in right here, but it's oh my goodness. And wait. Okay. That easily snaps back on right there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring this up. Do it the right way, Danae. See, that's what I get for cutting corners. And lock this back in right here. You want to do the same thing to the other side over here. Let's bring these flaps back like this. Bring this flap back like that. Bring these flaps down right here. See? Do the same thing on the other side. Come up here to the front. Now, me myself, you can leave it like this because it kind of looks like a sleek, like laser train or jet, like, you know, one of those turbo trains. But you can bring it down right here. Bring the flaps back down. And there you have him, Astrotrain, in his train mode. Now, yeah, I know this is not the original mode that he was in the cartoon and so on and so forth, but I actually really like this train mode. It's like a new, like a Neo train or something like that. Let me straighten this out for you. Bring it back a bit so you can get like a look at it. And it has wheels under here, you know, that you can roll and everything like that. So, I mean, like, it's cool. I like it, you know, but I would say, like, out of all of the three forms, this one is the weakest. And again, it's a matter of opinion. And of course, you can take the guns and just sit them anywhere. There's so many peg holes on this guy. You can sit them anywhere. And of course, we still got the Headmaster up in here. He's still looking cool. Let me spin his head around like that. So you got the Headmaster right there. He's still looking cool. Sit him right back there in that cockpit. Now, I don't know why these wings come down. Some people take the wings and bring it down like this, you know, to give it like a real aerodynamic look in the train mode. Some people keep them up. It doesn't matter for me. It doesn't matter for me. I kind of like with the wings being up because it makes it look a little bit more menacing, you know? And again, you can take the other gun, put it right there. You can put it anywhere you find one of these peg holes. Again, like I said, anywhere you find any one of these little holes right here, you can put it in there. And of course, you can take him and sit him over here if you want. And you can kind of like build it up if you want it to be like he has like a little cannon, like he's manning on the side while he's in train mode. And no, these cannons right here, they don't swivel or anything like that, but it's still a great figure. It's a great figure, especially for the price. I mean, like, it's, to me, I feel as though you're getting for this figure, you're almost getting like masterpiece quality. So you can't really complain about it. It's great. I love it. I absolutely love it. And the detail is just great on here. Absolutely amazing. I love the color, the colors that they have going on, like the purple, black, and gray. You know, harkens back to what's his name? Astrotrain's form and the colors that he initially had. And they did a great job with this. I like it. I like it. And in train mode, I would say he's how long? In train mode, he's 14 inches long. So you can't really beat that. I mean, like, it's masterpiece. I mean, I wouldn't say it's as good as the third party. I think Transbot did one and it was Chigger. No, it's nowhere near like that, but I mean, like, it's good. You won't be disappointed with it, especially if you're a fan of Astrotrain or you've been looking for an Astrotrain figure that's affordable to fit in scale with your master. Really, like, they were really like in stepping up their game, because I guess they started seeing like the Japanese and the Asian market that was like really pushing out some quality action figures. They've been doing a very good job, and it's been fitting in scale with their masterpiece figures, so you can mix and match and have adventures with both of them. But yeah, this guy is great. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna transform him back to his robot mode, and then we're gonna check out some pictures I took of him. Let me know what you think. And after that, you know, I'll give my final review on it. So to transform him back into robot mode is fairly simple. It's very easy. Bring these up like that. Separate the arms. Be careful, because it is kind of like a hollow light plastic in a way. Bring the legs down like that. As you can see, the robot's forming. You bring this around, bring that down like that. Don't forget the flaps right here like I just did. Take the feet. You remember, bring this hatch up like that. Bring them around. Slop that down. Flap it up. Slop that down. And let me see. Oh, bring these up. Put that back in. Bring these up, bring that back in, bring that down, bring that down, bring that around, bring that around, bring that arms down, bring this arm down. Make sure, see, like I was telling you about the crotch area right here, right? The little gap, you see it? Like it's a little hollow area in between where his crotch is at. Yeah. Bring this down, let it sit flush. Now with the wings, you can pretty much do them how you want to. You can leave them like this, or like me, I like to recess them back a bit like this and leave it like that, so he can have more mobility in his arms. Pull his fist out right here. Pull his other fist out right there. And all you have to do is pop his awesome Headmaster back on. We can pull that out of the guns right here. Take a little focus on him right there. See? Look how awesome this guy is. And that face of Astrotrain looks awesome. That face of Astrotrain looks absolutely awesome. I love it. And, you know, you just fold this down like that, right there. Just like most of the Titan Masters, all of them pretty much transform the same. Now, what you can do, right? You're gonna put this head down right here. There's a little lever right here, a little button. You pull on it, and look, boom. The little iconic little shoulder or trap pieces that are on the side of his neck, they pop up, and there you have like that authentic Astrotrain look, and you pop his head right in there carefully, boom. Take his guns, put them in his hands, and back it up a little bit. And I think you have Astrotrain now. Jettison some weight or I'll never make it to Cybertron. Only parts I don't like on him really is like this little heel part, but I'm not really, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. And this part right here in the midsection and the heel back here is the only part that I have a little problem with. That's it. But other than that, I love the aesthetics of the figure. It's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. I mean, I totally like him. I'm liking this Astrotrain. And the articulation on him is pretty much standard. His arm can go up and down, and it can go all the way around, but because you have this wing piece right here, you might have to bring it back to bring it all the way around, as you can see right here. Leg goes forward, goes back. Nice single hinge knee right here. You have like an up and down movement in the ankle, no ankle rock, or it doesn't go side to side. And the same articulation is on this side as well. But it's pretty good. And you have some good neck movement. You can also do like a little bit of extra neck movement because his head is limited due to the guards right here. And even with them down, you can still turn it, but I don't know. If you want the full, some people don't mind his head sitting up like this, but what really represents Astrotrain to me is this right here, the guards, the little pieces right there. That really represents Astrotrain to me. And I mean, like the paint is pretty much sculpted into the figure, it looks like this part right here, but he's absolutely amazing. This Astrotrain is absolutely amazing. And he fits in with Masterpiece figures. Does he have any waist twist? Yeah, no, he doesn't have a waist twist because look, which is cool. They put a little detail right in here on the side, which is cool. But I mean, like, as a whole, I'm really liking this guy. Totally liking this guy. Great job, Hasbro. You better have started listening to these to your collectors because they were damn sure abandoning you. I know a lot of people that really didn't collect too much of the figures in the excuse me, Titans Return line. You know, you got the Decepticon stickers that already come in pre-installed on the figure right here. I totally like him. Like I said before, he's not as heavy as you would expect him to be, or as he looks, but he's a good figure. And he's standing at approximately, let's see. I would say Astrotrain standing at what? Like 7.5, 8 inches? No, 7.5. 7, no, yeah, 6.5, 7. Yeah. So he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. And to me, I feel as though he fits in scale with the other Masterpiece Transformers because in the cartoon and in the G1, Astrotrain really wasn't a big guy. It wasn't until he went into big, like his shuttle form, that's when he pretty much, you know, like they would change size, you know, to accommodate the other Transformers or Decepticons, whatever faction they were pretty much aligning themselves with. So yeah, you got this guy looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. I'm totally digging him. And you know what? I actually like the barcodes that they give them on the bottom. To me, I don't know. I know it's part of the product, but it makes me feel like, the robot number. So you know what? Let's check out some pictures I took of them and let me know what you think, okay? All right. I mean, as a whole, I think they've done an excellent job. Great job, Hasbro. Thanks for listening to your consumers or your customers, whatever you want to call them, or collectors, because as I told you before, he fits right in scale with the, what is it? Masterpiece figures, as you can see. The detail on him is great. Like I said, he doesn't look cheesy next to the Masterpiece figures. And you can mix and match him with the Masterpiece figures, Titan Return, what is that, the Combiner Wars figures. He looks great, which will make me invest in other Titan Return figures, which I already have, because I did, what was it, Titan Master Prime or something like that, or Power Master Prime. It was one of the two I did. And and as I was saying before, the transformations are becoming so much easier. The aesthetics of the figures are starting to become like spot on with like a neo-retro look. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So, I mean, like this guy, if you're a fan of Astrotrain as myself, definitely pick him up. I wouldn't say pick up Sentinel Prime because it'll ruin the design, which intentionally this design was what it was meant for. But of course, you know, they're going to try to like, how can I say, like cash grab as much as they can by like just putting out the same figure with just a different color swap. And I hate when they do that. And I understand how business goes. I understand that you gotta like, you know, do what you gotta do, but come on. That's just like, I say that's similar to like, I don't know, handing me a piece of paper or handing me a piece of paper and be like, oh, well, this is a special piece of paper. And then they just draw a dot on it and be like, all right, this is a new special piece of paper or a different piece of paper. But yeah, it's great. It's great. I love this figure. I absolutely love him next to my Masterpiece figures. And I can't begin to say how much I enjoy this figure. I totally enjoy it. It totally took my attention away from that Sentinel Prime. So, you know, I want you guys to, you know, give a like down there. Let me know what you think of this figure. Let me know if you have them or maybe if I transformed them wrong. But I think I did everything right on it, you know. Leave some comments down below. Be sure to give me a like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. Be sure to look out for some Tough Nerd Toys plays within the playlist. We got some new stuff coming out. Yeah, I know it's taking me a while with the show. Just got some family issues dealing with. Every time I'm about to make a move, something comes up. So I guess when the show does take off, it will be worth it. So, you know, with that being said, that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe here on YouTube, and share this video. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and finally Twitch for more unedited dialogue, news, reviews, and gameplay. Finally, don't forget to hit the donate button, as any little bit counts, and it's greatly appreciated. I'm Uncle Nerd, thanks for tuning in. And don't forget, if you buy a toy, bust it open. Jettison some weight or we'll never make it to Cybertron. Fellow Decepticon. That was my favorite scene on there. Favorite scene. Man, I love Transformers movie. If you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. For Shockwave, dance for Shockwave. I said dance.